Hey guys, Heather here from Tye-Dyed Iguana, and I know the other week we posted a video about some of our smallest animals that you can keep in your home that save you space. So today we're actually going to talk about our largest animals. So if you've got plenty of space, got some big tanks to fill, these are the animals that are our largest. Alright, so first up is the RedFoot Tortoise. It is our largest tortoise species that we have for sale at the store. These guys are pretty small now, but once they get to be adults, they'll get to around 10 to 16 inches long. That's usually they take the measurement of the shell, so 10 to 16 inches long. And then the cool thing about these guys, they can easily reach 50 years, and they can even go over that, so they'll live a long time. Say that's Wheel. She's our largest RedFoot tortoise, and she's probably at that maximum 16 inches long measurement. So yeah, they can definitely get pretty big. And next to her is Beth, who is a female too. She's just a little small. Alright, and as for the largest tarantula we've got in stock right now, we have this pretty Goliath PinkFoot Tarantula. This one is young. She is not fully grown yet, and eventually she will get between 9 to 13 inches long for the leg span. So yeah, we have Goliath bird eaters in stock, but we don't have any right now. But I would say she's the second largest as far as that goes. So yeah, the Goliath bird eaters can get really, really, really big, but she can get close to it. Now, as far as our largest lizard that we have here, we have the Argentine black and white Tegu. Yeah. Now this little guy is still young, still little, but once he reaches adult size, they can get anywhere from 3 to 5 feet long. If you've seen Red at our store, he is a red Tegu, which is just a different color, and they get as big as these guys do. And these guys, they live about 12 to 20 years, so he will live a pretty good long life, so we'll have them for a while. Are we done with the guy? There's how big Red is. He's a big boy. So yeah, that young one you just saw right there, that Argentine black and white, he will get just as big as this guy. And this guy is still growing. So as far as our dragon species go, you might be surprised that bearded dragons aren't the largest type of dragons we got. That actually goes to the frilled dragon right now. They get about 2 to 3 feet long, and they can live 8 to 10 years. So this is our largest skink species, the Indonesian blue-tongued skink. They get about 20 to 24 inches long, and they will live about 15 to 20 years, so they're also a long-living species. We've had this guy for quite a while, and he is full grown. And they are, I would say they are a little bigger than your bearded dragons, so yeah, for sure this guy, he's definitely a lot longer than your average bearded dragon. Alrighty, another one of our huge lizards that we have is the giant plated lizard. So these guys, they get about 18 to 24 inches long at full size. They live about 8 to 10 years. They don't live quite as long as the blue-tongued skink does, but they are as big. This guy, he's pretty cool. Now the cool thing about this guy is that we've never had a giant plated lizard that's been very handleable, but as you can see, this guy is. So I just had to show you that because it's kind of cool. He's very wiggly and stuff when you go to first pick him up, but once you get him out of his tank, he's pretty awesome. Aren't ya? Yeah. He's so cool. See? He's just so mellow. He's shedding right now, so he doesn't look his best, but that's okay. Alright, now we're going to move on to our largest snakes that we've got. First up is the Nicaraguan Boa. These guys, we have a couple of babies right now, so they don't look too big now, but they will get bigger. These guys will reach about 5 to 7 feet long, probably closer to the males will probably run closer to that 5-foot measurement. They look a lot, they're really closely related to red-tailed boas, but these guys, they are smaller than red-tailed boas are, but this is definitely a bigger species. So this is our other snake that is our largest at the store. This is a red blood python. It gets about 4 to 6 feet long, kind of similar to a ball python, except these guys, they get massively fat. Like, they are like the thickest snake that we've got at the store. And if you've seen Bill's videos of our adult blood pythons, either in, I think we might have had a feeding video with them, and I know we had a video of the female having babies, but you can just see how big that they get. They're just massive. They're like giant slugs when they're adults. So they will live upwards of 20 years. So they are a long living. Snakes in general are pretty long living, so yup. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video of our largest animals at the store that you can possibly buy. So if you're looking for something big to fill your tank, if you got lots of space, any one of those species would be great.